Hello and welcome everyone. Today I will discuss about friendship. The following discussion will be about how I see a person as a friend, what was my experience of being in the wrong friendship, and what I expect from a person who is my friend. So, to begin with, I always think that the friend is the one who always hangs around with us, who who is who always stick around with me, who loves to do things that I do, who shares the same view. That's what I have thought. But by the time when I have experienced um, the real friendship, I came to know this the perception that I had was wrong. And I, and we will talk about a particular incident where I had this very good friend. I mean, I assumed him as a good friend, but he betrayed me. That's what I felt. So, um, when I was growing, I have this friend of my age. We used to hang around a lot. Everyone in my village assumed that we were best friend, and we too thought that we were. And since I have this social skill, I would say, which we have inherited, all my siblings they have also the same skill. We we easily get open with strangers. We have this skill to socialize ourselves. And yeah, that came from my mother. So there was a stranger, I would say. I mean, there was a mechanic who stayed in our village, where they were working on a construction site. So they had something that we needed, and we decided to borrow it from them. So my friend, he is not as socialized as I am. So he asked me if I can. Then I said, okay, I'll do it. Then I went to board him, and yeah, the worker agreed. He gave me the particular thing, and I handed it to my friend. So my friend took it home, and by the way, I asked him for a day. It was decided that we will return the stuff the next day. So my friend, he took it home, and I went to my home, and next day he wasn't there. And again, another day, I told him that I told him, I told my friend that I met that worker. He was asking for his stuff, that if possible please give it to him. Then he said, oh, I'll bring it back at evening. So yeah, I said okay. Then we met it at evening, and we went together to the construction site to return it back, to return it to to that person. So when we reached, that person was asking. I mean, when we met that person, he was asking why you were late. So my friend, he 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 pointed at me. It was because of me. I have told him, but he didn't brought it. Well, yeah, that's where the whole, I'm sorry, the my whole view changed on friendship. I felt betrayed. Yeah, fundamentally, I was the one who borrowed it, right? And it's inevitable that I was accountable, not my friend. though he took it, but I bought it in my name, not in my friend's name. So though I didn't say anything, but I was hurt. I was hurt, and from that point of time, I discarded our friendship. I always till till now I'm still friend with him, but till now I think that if I do something with him, any business plan or anything, wherever I go, or wherever I go with the particular person, if we plan to do something, then if something goes wrong, then I assumed, or I think I have this skeptical view about his intention, that he will deceive me on the way, he will lead me. So that's what I think. However, there there are I would say few friends that I have who I don't talk to on a regular basis, but when I talk to them after many years, it's like we have talked yesterday. And whenever I needed them, they are like, oh, they understand me. They share these emotions, the compassion, it always there for me. I that's what I don't know if it's true friendship for them or not, but I always find that way. Whenever I call them after 2 3 years, if I'm demoralized, then if I cannot talk to my family, my friends, my relatives, my siblings, my girlfriend, then if I call those friends, then they were, up until now, they were always there for me. They would always encourage me to do this and that thing, and I feel it very positive. However, there are friends who I hang I mean I hang around with them. I go I spend time with them, but I don't consider them as my true friend. If I share something, if I share something serious about my life, then they are it's like they will throw it out in the air by laughing at my problem. That's what I think. That's what I have seen them, um, when someone tells them. That's why I don't share them my stories. See, there's the point. You don't have to. I mean, being a good friend, or being in a friendship, doesn't mean you always have to hang out with that person. It's not about that. It's about the bond you have developed, and the bond that could not cannot be broken by the distance that you two have. It's a different, I mean, different emotions that you share with that person. At least that's what I think, and I assume. See, I regard them as a true friend, and from my side, even if they call me, I will be always there for them. I mean, it doesn't matter if they are suffering or they are happy, but if they call me, if they talk to me, then I'll talk to them. I will never ignore what they are trying to say. um, I would try as much as possible to to create a time or space for them to have that particular discussion, or talk with me. I regard them as a true friend. So yeah, that's what my experience, and I think it's not necessary if he or she fails to um, comes comes to you when you're suffering. You have to understand that there are many people I have seen who complains that, oh, if he was my friend, then why didn't he come when I was in need? If he's a true friend, why he is not here when I needed him? These all sorts of complaints I hear from people. So I think it's a mere entitlement that you hold for each other. If I helped you, that means you must help me by the name of by the name of friend. It is it is covered up by the name of friendship, but deep down there's no friendship. It's a mere shares of, what do you say, as a business, I would say. You you help him, I help you. If you don't help me, I won't help you. That's what. It's not a friend, it's not a bonding, it's a business. And people, many people today have this relationship and they regard it as a friend, but that's not a true friend. That's the point. So thank you.